Today I thought we would talk about sort of a superhero film. Definitely a man squad, for sure. First, we have to start with a Pulp Fiction 1958 novel, and I promise it'll all connect back and make sense. The novel is The League of Gentlemen by English author John Boland, and in it, Lieutenant Colonel Haythe is forced into early retirement after serving 25 years as an officer in the British Army. To get his revenge for this, he recruits 7 other former officers for a special project, a bank robbery. And he picks these 7 other officers for their respective specialties and skills that Haythe will need to succeed in the bank robbery, Ocean's 11 style. In 1960, this novel was made into a film of the same title.
You were all specialists in your own fields, and with your cooperation, I intend to rob a bank.
Directed by Basil Dearden and starring Jack Hawkins, Nigel Patrick, Roger Livesey, and Richard Attenborough. That film then inspired famed comic book author Alan Moore and artist Kevin O'Neill to create comic books The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, where the year is 1898 and British intelligence assembles a League of Extraordinary Gentlemen to protect the interests of the Empire, capital T, capital E, including Captain Nemo, Alan Corraine, Dr. Jekyll, and Holly Griffin, the Invisible Man. They help stop a gang war between Fu Manchu and Professor Moriarty, nemesis of Sherlock Holmes, who was nowhere to be seen. That comic book series was then adapted into the 2003 film, The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Allow me to introduce myself. Rodney Skinner, gentleman thief.
Which took liberties with the source material by, for example, adding Tom Sawyer as a U.S. Secret Service agent. This was also the last role played by Sean Connery, who actually retired from acting soon after. Now, on March 20th, 2019, Disney acquired 21st Century Fox, giving it a 60% majority stake in Hulu. So, what does this all have to do with each other? I promised it would come together. Disney now owns the rights to The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and a chunk of Hulu, which is where they put their less family-friendly material. And now they're developing a reboot of The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Justin Haythe, whose credits include Revolutionary Road and Red Sparrow, has been hired to write the screenplay. 20th Century Fox has attempted several reboots over the years, and none have gotten off the ground until now. Sources say that Haythe & Company are returning to the core comic book source material for their take on this story. So, would you be excited to see a new version of The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen on your screen? Also, follow us. We talk about movies.
I think my name's Hyde. J.G.N. Hyde.
What's the J stand for?
Jekyll? Oh, that's a thought, isn't it?
Home's where the heart is, that's what they say. And they have been missing London so.